What's up, my friends? I am back today with another obscure, potentially janky console from AliExpress. It's called the U8 handheld game console, horizontal console with a 4-inch screen. It looks like it's a wide screen. 800 by 680 doesn't make sense to me though, so if you guys know what's going on with that, let me know. I think they're kind of confused with this listing. It says AK3326 instead of RK3326, so we're just going to open this thing up and have some fun with it and see what it has to offer. It has dual horn speakers, so that's pretty exciting. 3500 milliamp hour battery, and it should play up to PSP, I think. So let's just get into it and have some fun. Before I open it up, take a look at this box. This thing is wide. Here's my Retroid Pocket 4 Pro, and here's this box. I'm sure there's some extra room inside there. It's like a cardboard box, I think, with another box inside of it. It feels really solid, like they packed it well. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty wide if it's filling this whole box up, but I don't think it is. So let's get this dull razor out and just get into this thing here. Look at that, lots of cardboard. Can that just slide out? Oh, look at that, model U8. Man, this thing is in there tight. All right, so, wow, it is a wide box. All right, let's get into it. There we have our nice white foam. They're following the trend. We have our box with our USB-A to USB-C cable right here, I'm sure. Let's just take a look real quick. And yep, just our standard USB-C to USB-A cable. Just gonna set that aside for right now. And our user guide. What do we have here? Pretty small manual, but actually, no, it's not. Okay, handheld user game console. Just take a look at each page real quick. Feel free to pause it. I'm not going to read it all right now. So it does have RetroArch hotkeys right there. That's good to see. I'm not sure if it's going to be ArcOS or EmuELEC, but we will find out. Okay, you guys got that? Did I make it sharp and clear for you guys? If not, let me know. All right, I'm going to set that aside. I'll probably refer back to that in a bit, but we're just going to take a first impression look at this device right here. Oh, we have a screen protector and wipes under the device, and it is a film. It is not tempered glass. That's okay. Let's pull this out and check it out. All right, so the buttons look pretty nice. They're shiny. The letters are bright and vibrant. Look at that. I wonder if they're going to feel nice. The console itself feels solid. Still haven't touched that D-pad. We have some rubber grip on the back and a nice 3500 milliamp hour battery. That looks about right. Texture feels good. It's just a little bit, not perfectly smooth, just a little bit of grit to it, but feels good. Doesn't look bad. That screen is a wide screen, so they better have their overlays or their aspect ratio controls on here. Let's check this D-pad out. Wow, okay. That actually feels really good. Take a look at that. There's a central pivot. That thunk is there, but that's pretty, you know, a lot of times that's kind of necessary so you don't get those false diagonals, but it feels like it's gonna be a good D-pad. Surprisingly enough, this thing was under 40 bucks. Sticks, they do click. Face buttons. Oh, not good. Not bad. Well, yeah, kind of bad. They're not great. They're mushy. They feel like they're pressing down a little bit on the membrane already, so you don't get that full snap feeling, that, you know, that tactile feeling. So they're okay. I mean, they're acceptable. Maybe they'll break in and be a little bit better. They're not as good as the D-pad, but hey, they're not too bad. Yeah, I think I'm just nitpicky. Shoulder buttons, R1, R2. It's raised up just a little bit, enough. Yeah, you can hit that without a problem. L1, L2. Micro switches, just like everything else we see these days. They feel good, no problem. Feels good in the hands. It's rounded. It's like a TrimUI Smart Pro. I should have got that. Actually, do I have that right now? Let me see. Here we go right here. So this is the TrimUI Smart Pro. Let's just take a look at it next to it for anybody who's interested. So I think I should zoom out a little bit for this. So there it is, the TrimUI Smart Pro and the U8 handheld game console. All right, size-wise, thickness-wise, it's a little bit thicker and a little bit shorter, less wide. All right, let's move this out of the way. All right, so I/O, what do we have? We have one USB-C connection on the top. On the bottom, we have another one. So Type-C, this is charging. That's your host. We have one TF card here that's empty, one slot for the games, I guess. And the operating system, we do have a card in there. Let's just pull it out and take a look. I'm sure it's going to be a really cheap card. Has one of those stickers on the back. Yeah. So let's just keep that back in there. Okay, so headphone jack. I wonder if they're dual horns. Yeah, I guess they would be. So we have two speakers. I don't know if it's stereo or if it's dual mono. I'm not sure if we'll be able to figure that out. Function key, select, start, function, clicky. All right, power, reset, volume down, and volume up. So let's start this thing up. Here we go. Is there any power? There it is, U8. Check it out. Will there be any blasting music? Be prepared just in case. Oh, it's not too loud, but there is music. I kind of like the music though. This is one of the better ones, but still we have to turn that off. So it is EmuELEC 4.7. Okay, so wow, this D-pad, you know, it feels good, but it is a little bit thunky. Like there's a little bit of resistance to it, but it's not mushy like the face buttons. All right, sound settings. Okay, where are we? Front end music off. Okay, so looks like we have a full menu here for EmuELEC, which is good. Controller settings, yeah. So it's not like a lockdown EmuELEC like on those M17 consoles and things like those. So I'm just gonna back out of here for now. Actually, we're in Nestbox theme. Let's see what other themes are available. User interface theme, Nestbox. So there's a bunch of themes on here. That's cool to see. I'm just gonna keep it at Nestbox for right now. Maybe we'll check some other ones out later. But yeah, back. Yeah, this D-pad is a little bit, there's some resistance to it. A little bit more than I say I like. But yeah, I'm not complaining yet. I thought it was amazing, but in practice, now that I'm using it, there's a little bit of resistance to it. So I'd probably swap these D-pads out, these membranes out, and things might be perfect, but we'll see. There's so many consoles out there, I just don't know if that's necessary. Anyway, let's see what we have here. Neo Geo, options. Let's see what's in the options. Do we have Portmaster stuff? Launch. Install Portmaster. Okay, it's not installed, but it's there. Okay, YouTube search, interesting. I wonder what install drastic. Okay, so all the freestanding emulators, or a couple of them, just drastic, scum VM. Anyway, let's get out of there. Neo Geo Pocket Color, PlayStation, PSP, all games, 25,577 games. Let's go back up to PSP and see what we have in here. So, Assassin's Creed, Bomberman, Castlevania, Dragon Ball. Do we have any? Yep, we have the Grand Theft Auto games, but not the God of War games. Kind of tells me what this thing is capable of just by them leaving that out. Yeah, so it's not gonna, it's an RK3326 chip, even though it says AK3326. I'm almost sure of it. I might have to disassemble this thing in another video just to be sure, but based on what I see here, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So let's just play a couple games on a couple different systems, see if we can get them scaled properly, And then, yeah, that'll be it for this one. All right, we'll just try, let's just go to Street Fighter. Actually, we'll do some Alladin first, just see if it's scaled properly. And if not, let's scale it properly. RetroArch, play joystick configured in port 1, and it's not scaled properly right now. It's like a lot of these companies think that people want their games to be as big as possible on the screen, and they prioritize that over aspect ratio. And I don't know, I guess they think differently in different parts of the world. But let's press function. Press again to quit. Well, that's not good. Okay, how about select the next? Okay, so we have a function button, and if I press it twice, it'll quit. But select an X takes us into the RetroArch menu. So that's fine. I'm used to that. So we're going to go into here, and we are going to go back, press B, and then we're going to go over to settings, video, scaling, and what are we going to do? Aspect ratio. See, they have it at 16:9. Let's take it to 4:3. Back, back, back. Quick menu, resume, and we're good. I didn't put any overlays on it, just the black bars, but that's fine. I wanted to go up there. I can't jump high enough right now. Oh well. So it plays nice. The buttons don't feel too bad. The D-pad, while you're playing, you don't even notice that there's a little bit more resistance. At least I don't. Feels good. The buttons are a little bit mushy, like I said, but it's not really that bad. Give me that. Damn, it's getting away from me. Got away from me. Oh well. Alright, so that's a little Super Nintendo Alladin. Let's try some Street Fighter 2 just to, you know, see if we can do our Hadoukens and Shoryukens. Let's press function twice just to get out of there. I didn't save the aspect ratio, so I'm going to have to reset it again for Street Fighter 2. But let's just go down to the S. And let's see if there's Mario games in here too. There they are. Super Mario All-Star, Super Mario Kart. They're all here. Cool. So, do we have Super Street Fighter 2? No Super Street Fighter 2, but we have to have some Street Fighter 2 in here. Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Man, I tried to do a diagonal back jump and it jumped straight up. That was a first. I mean, the diagonals are working, but yeah, we don't have too much of a problem here. Again, I tried to jump back again and I didn't get my diagonal. I'm not sure. I think my thumb is hitting the thumbstick right there, and that's why I'm not getting those fireballs out. But we do have a little bit of an issue with diagonal back, at least. Diagonal forward hasn't given me a problem, but twice I tried to jump back and he jumped straight up. So, yeah. I was saying it felt a little bit tight. I was raving about the D-pad when I first touched it, just because it's tactile. Like, you could feel that. But, yeah. So again, if I acclimate to the D-pad, I could probably learn what it is that I need to do to avoid missing those diagonals, and it'll probably be fine. Like now I seem to be doing fine with it. Yeah, I think it's a decent D-pad. It's not fantastic, but it's a lot better than some. All right, so that's some Street Fighter 2. Let's get out of there. I think we're good for Super Nintendo. Let's check out some PSP because we got a 16:9 screen here. All right, so we're just gonna test Grand Theft Auto, I guess. Yeah, Vice City Stories. See how it starts up, see how it runs, see if the sticks work. We'll go into the PPSSPP stick calibration tool and just see if the stick has any issues. So first, let's see if function works for the menu on PSP. Nope, that's a problem. Okay, we have a function button that doesn't function. The right stick, neither stick is getting us into the menu. What? That closed us out. I don't know how we're gonna get into the PSP menu. That's kind of a bummer. Okay, so I'm gonna try one more time. X. There we go. Select and B. Okay, or select and cross. We're in the menu. Okay, cool. Settings. So they have cross set as, they have it at 2x. I'm gonna take that down to 1 because I know this isn't very powerful. What do we have on frame skipping 1? I'll keep it there. And let's just go to controls. Calibrate analog stick. Let's take a look at this stick, the left stick. All right, not bad. It does have major cardinal snapping, but you can still, yeah, it's okay. It's just a cheap stick, but it reaches the ends. You get your 100% in every direction. So no complaints. All right, let's get out of there. Okay, so whoops, back and continue. There's that stutter. It could still be okay. Oftentimes it'll stutter there on the Arcade 3326 chip, and it'll still be playable. So let's just kind of skip through this. I don't know if the buttons are mapped correctly. I should have checked. Real quick. Controls, control mapping. Okay, circle is going to be, oh, see, they have it mapped incorrectly. So I don't know how, wait, I can't see the sides, so I don't know how to remove, this is going to be a problem. So X or cross is going to be cross, square, square, and triangle, triangle. There's a bunch of other stuff mapped for circle, so I'm not sure what's going on there, and I don't know how to remove that. Wait, whoops. Okay, so let's just do this. Wait, circle, I got it right. Okay, cross. Now that's working as back. Okay, so bear with me, my friends. Circle, circle. Okay, cross. Okay, I'm gonna do that again. Cross, remove that. I think this one too. Cross. Oh. Cross. Okay, so we have circle and cross. Now square. And triangle. All right, we're good. Sounds okay. Let's just start. All right, we're just going to play a couple minutes here, or a minute or two. See how it runs. Seems to be running all right. When I'm pressing down you have to press the button kind of hard, it seems like. Something a little bit strange. I might be tripping. All right, let's go left. I always go right. What did I do? I pressed something, but we're working. We're playing. We're about to crash. But yeah, Grand Theft Auto's playing. It's not a game that I like to play much on here, but it's just one to test. So The games I like to play aren't included on here. I'll have to install them myself. Let's just beat someone up real quick. Why do you mess with me? It's a test, man, that's all. Whoa! Damn, where'd that truck come from? Should we chase him down? I think we're good, guys. All right, let's test something else. So to get out of here is, oh yeah, okay, select B, and we're just gonna exit. Looks like NBA Jam has been played by somebody. Okay, someone's playing with my system before me. All right, from PSP, let's just go into PlayStation. And look at that, we have Ape Escape. We could use both sticks. I'm not going to do that in this video, though. I've never actually played that game. I'm going to have to give it a try one of these days. I am going to test Crash Bandicoot. As always, it is my game to go to for PlayStation. Either that or Crash Team Racing. I like those simple games. And I'm going to have to adjust the aspect ratio here. I'll spare you guys the time. Let me just get into that. All right, here we go. Let's see if the globe is round. Now that it's scaled. There it is. Perfect. All right, let's just do the first level. The first half of the level. Okay, here we go. Looks good. Plays good. Oh, I thought I pressed B there, or cross. Do I want to waste your time jumping on these boxes again to collect my muck fruit? Sorry, guys. Yeah, there's a little bit of false input action going on. Either that or late input. Like I fell into that pit last time, and right there I tried to spin on that guy, and I pressed square, and I had to press it twice. So it seems to be working now, but yeah. But overall, maybe these are just little quirks, and I just need to get used to the way things feel. All right, so this is a spot where I always am able to tell whether or not the screen has a good dynamic range, because the dark sections of this area sometimes are very dark, and they're pretty visible here. I've seen better, but they look pretty good. And I still haven't tested the screen brightness on here, so I'm not sure what it's set at right now. We'll check that after this. But it looks pretty good. The screen looks good. I'm not sure what the resolution is. It said 600 or 800 by 620 or something like that, and that doesn't make any sense for a 16 by 9 screen. If it does, let me know what I'm missing. But yeah, it looks like it's probably 640 by 480 or whatever it would be for a 16:9 kind of standard definition. All right, let's charge. I'm not going to try to jump that bridge over there. Let's just go this way. I'm not going to collect all the boxes. See, I missed input there too, I think. But I think I am being a little bit kind of picky and hard on it overall. It feels pretty good. I jumped early there. That was my fault for sure. I'm just going to try to speed run through this section and test my test the buttons to see if there's any. It doesn't seem like there's any input problems right now. I think it's just me. I just suck. All right. So crash. That's good. Let's get out of here. Before I test anything else, let's go into the menu and test the brightness. All right, we're at 98% brightness right now. As you can see, let's just move it up to 100. And now I'm going to bring it down to 0. You have to press it 100 times to get down to 0. Oh boy. Yeah, that's not convenient, but the range is pretty decent. It's getting pretty dim. Yeah, this is really dim. I could hardly see that. So that's pretty good. All right, now moving back up. Yeah, you definitely have to press it 100 times to get back up to 100. If you guys can press like one time, that would be great. Don't press it twice though. All right, so I'm gonna get this back up to 100 and then we'll get back into some gameplay. Just a couple more games. Here we are. What do we have? Capcom Fighting Collection right on top. That could be good. Crazy Taxi 2, Dead or Alive, Giga Wing, Ikaruga. They got a lot of good games in here. I think let's test the Capcom at the top. These little grips on the back kind of give a little bit of extra grip to it. I could feel them. I kind of like them. All right. All right, I know we've already played Street Fighter, so I won't do too long on here. I had a little bit of a problem with that diagonal front jump right there, but overall the fireballs are working. Shoryukens are working, and the hurricane kicks are working. So, yeah, Dreamcast, not a problem. And yeah, Dpad's not a problem. It's actually working really well. Alright, I think we're good. Let's see what function does. Press again to quit. Okay, let's select an X. Takes us into the menu. Alright, so exit or quit.
It's time to make some crazy money. Are you ready? Here we go.
I don't want to be in reverse. Oops. Alright, how do I... Oh, there we go. Pick someone up. What is going on? I'm trying to drive. Oh, it's R2. Okay. You don't like driving in the grass. So having R2 is not the best on here. It's kind of strange. It'd be a lot more comfortable if I was using R1. I could remap it later. Oh, wait, let's go over there. Come on. Why is it not driving? It's really weird. Like, something's not working right here. Like, alright, back into reverse. Come on. Yeah, this thing is being funky, but at least I made it in time. Something is not working right on here. But hey, it's working again right now. But just a second ago, that car wasn't moving when I was pressing R2, so I'm not even going to make it to another stop. But hey, it works. There's some weird things going on though. Like I said, I thought this console would be a little bit jank, and I think it kind of is. Mainly because it's just not set up properly. Other than that, I mean, the only thing I have a problem with is that it's a 16:9 screen when there's only one system on here that plays 16:9 games, and those games mostly won't play either. But anyway, let's get out of here. And yeah, DS. Let's try DS. Let's see how they have that set up. Game Boy Advance will probably look okay on this screen. But let's see if DS is going to work. We should have the Mario games in here, so I'm just going to try to go to New Super Mario Brothers. We have Mario Kart DS. Do we have New Super Mario Brothers? Yes, we do. All right, let's give it a shot. Hopefully they have it set so we can switch screens. Okay, so we have the top screen right now. Let's see what happens. Okay, there's the bottom screen. Top screen and bottom screen with R2. Is that it? Yeah, we don't have the option to see both of them at the same time. So yeah, there's a lot of different things going on this console compared to some of the other options out there. But hey, for games like this, it'll still work. You really don't need that bottom screen. So let's just try like the first level. I'm not gonna let the first Goomba kill me. Oftentimes he does. Alright, I'm seeing my stylus because my thumb is hitting the right stick, which means at least that it's good to know that the stylus is usable, as long as the stick click works to select with it. But yeah, that stick right below the B button makes it a little bit hard when I'm holding Y and pressing B so I can run fast and jump. I hit that stick. But overall, yeah, DS is playing fine. Let's go. Let's see if I can make it all the way to the end. Forget the big coins. Nope, close. Alright, usually I don't make it to the top of the flagpole. Alright, so Nintendo DS, we know what to expect now. I'm pretty sure most games, if not all, are going to play, but those games like Contra and other games where you need both screens, not really going to be a good option on here. And even games where you need to see both screens, like side by side, that's not going to work either, unless you know how to set it up. So, oh, there we go. There it is, look. I got it, okay. Forget everything I said in the last 5 minutes. Press the right stick. So that doesn't select. So I'm not sure what you're going to select with your stylus if you need to, because that just switches between screens. So, all right, it is what it is. Okay, so let's see. It's definitely, I'm trying to, okay, drastic menu is the left stick. So yeah, everything's here. Everything works, and I spoke too soon. So cool. Overall, I don't think this is a very bad console. It's just kind of unnecessary with so many other ones out there already. It does feel kind of nice in the hands, but hey, you know, for those of you out there who don't mind bezels, maybe this is a good one for you. I think there's a lot of other better consoles out there. I would go with the R36H over this, personally, but yeah. So Game Boy Advance, let's just try some Mario Kart. Alright, so that's what Game Boy Advance looks like on the screen. Not bad at all. Just a little bit of bars on the side. It looks good. Whoops, I don't need to do 50. Let's do 100. Can't do 150 yet. Alright, here we go. I can't curve my hands around the side and try to hold it. And this is one of those games where you need the shoulder buttons. Okay, here we go. Looks good on the screen. Looks big. Look at the screen, Nick. I'm looking up to see if I'm in frame. The big guy's in the front. Sorry, buddy. Oh man, he got away from me. I am not doing good. I don't know which screen to look at, my phone or the handheld. Oh, nice throw. I'm not getting first this time. That's okay. All right, Game Boy Advance. Pretty fun, but I didn't do too well, and I think that's because it feels a little bit weird with my thumb over here on A, and then I'm trying to press this button at the same time. Like, I feel like I need a little bit more space. My thumb needs to be over here a little bit. So, I don't know. Excuses. Let's do Game Boy Color. Test Tetris DX if it's on here. See if we get any false inputs. It'd be better if I had a Patras, but they never include that on these. Oops. Here we go. So there we are. We got a lot of extra real estate for Game Boy and Game Boy Color. And Neo Geo Pocket, Pico 8. I don't think there is any Pico 8 on here though. Alright, let's do this. Feels pretty good. Oh, that was a bad move. Trying to get a Tetris here. Uh-oh, there it is. All right, we're good. All right, I think we've seen enough of the U8 handheld game console. We know what to expect now. Maybe I'll be able to update you guys in the future with some changes, ways to fix that aspect ratio for good, things like that. I might add a few games on here and see how they run. I'm curious to see how Outrun Coast to Coast runs on here, if it'll run on here, PSP. Anyway, that's it for this one, my friends. Thanks for watching. I'll have links in the description. Do me a favor, like the video, and if you haven't already, subscribe. I appreciate it. I'll see you again soon, my friends. Thanks. Peace.